Hi, Michaela Harris here. I want to take just a few minutes today to give you some tips on how to improve your website performance and grow your business, or continue to grow your business. First off, I want to say that your website is actually doing very well. However, there are still some things that you can do to improve its performance and bring you in more clients. And the reason why I wanted to make you this informational video today is because I noticed that you were paying for Google advertising, which is great. Advertising always has its place. However, I do believe that you could get in several hundred more potential customers just by doing a few more things to your website to optimize it a little bit more. So, first thing I found was that there are several images on your website that are not saving as keywords. So, one thing, while your homepage is actually doing pretty well for itself, and some of your back pages are, you still want to go in and make sure that you're saving your images as keywords. That's just going to help Google see that you're more relevant for those words, and thus help you rank a little bit better and keep your ranking. The next thing I just wanted to take a peek at is you have several different services, but again, on these pages I don't see a lot of keywords in the content. The reason why content is so important is you can have backlinks and link juice and all kinds of things to rank your website. But when it comes to content, that's one of the most important ways. I have seen websites that are for low difficulty keywords rank based on content alone. So content is super important. Google algorithms like to see 1,500 words on the home page and about 500 to 750 words on the back pages, with keywords throughout that and behind the images. Now, a lot of your images are not saving as keywords, and you don't really have the amount of words on your site. So my guess is that you're probably ranking due to a lot of the things like backlinks and referring domains and all of that. That's influencing your ranking more so than your website. However, you don't need as much of that if your website functions fully optimized. So, the one thing I wanted to point out to you is while your home page is doing well, and several of your back pages are also ranking in the first position, there are several that are not. So, if I take a look, I don't know why it's doing that. If I take a look at the statistics behind your website, and I take a look at your keywords, like I said, your site's doing pretty well. So I'm just going to take a look at your entire domain and the keywords that you're ranking for. You can see here that where your position is across all search engines. And right now, you're ranking pretty good for some of these. But if you notice, I have it sorted by volume and only those with Knoxville, so we're doing buyer intent keywords. This just means a service in a city. If you take a look, some of these higher volume ones, now I wouldn't count that, I would go with more of these buyer intent ones, the lawn care, Knoxville. These volumes are higher and you don't rank for them. So now you do have a back page for lawn care, it's not ranking, not for these words. And I can show you that here as a potential customer. They're going to see the top 3 in maps and that first page of Google. 9 out of 10 won't make it to that second page. And most people won't click more businesses. So you want to be in both spots. Well, right now, the way your website's back page is performing, just for lawn care, you're not ranking. Now, some of your back pages are ranking number 1, but there are a couple that are not, and lawn care is one of them. Now, this is the paid spot. These are not. So I know that based off, the fact that you're ranking for certain words, that you know the value of being on the first page, but you want to do that for as many of the keywords as you can. So, the next thing I want to point out right here is that you're not in the maps for a lot of your keywords. So how you go about doing that is, yes, you have a lot of reviews. You want to get more geotagged optimized photos that save as keywords. That's going to help push you to the top of maps. And then you also want to make sure that your company description is detailed and utilizes as many of those 750 words as you're allowed as possible. The next thing you want to do is make sure that you have plenty of citations. Now, citations are just business listing sites like Yelp, Yellow Pages, endless amounts of them. Is where your name, address, and phone number are listed. That's going to help rank you in the maps. Now, last thing, now this is your competitor for lawn care, Knoxville, the Cutting Edge. You can see I did the same thing with their keywords. I ranked them by volume. As you can see here, if landscaping is one of your services, which I'm not 100% sure if it is or not, 450 searches every month. So if you do landscaping, that's a word that you would need to rank for, and currently you're not. Now I could continue down this list and show you all of these extra words, but again, I know that since you are ranking for a lot of words, you're probably very familiar with this process. However, my main goal here was just to show you that there are some of your back pages that are not bringing you in the amount of customers that they could be. And also, your Google business profile is not optimized to the point where you're ranking for all of these different keywords in the maps. So, I just wanted to show you that there is room for improvement to bring in more customers, and that might help you if you wanted to get away from paying for those advertisements. Again, I hope that this information was valuable. I hope that you see there is potential for more growth for your company. And if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out. Thank you, and have a great rest of your day.